Today we're going to be going over all the Air Jordan releases set to drop in January, and I'm excited because we got a couple decent shoes coming out this month. So let's go ahead and get into it and start with the first shoe, the Air Jordan 4 Messy Room. So we've talked about these before, I think a couple times back to back, I think last month and the month before.
Right, correct.
So I'm not sure if these are like, I think they came out, but I'm not sure. But I'm seeing it as a release date for this. I'm kind of confused because you know how like there's also a thing where like different countries get releases at different times of the year.
Right.
So like you might see like, oh, so-and-so, they got it over there in Europe already, but it hasn't dropped in America yet. So maybe this is one of those situations with that. But what was your thoughts about this shoe again?
I really like the shoe. If I remember right, I like the shoe.
I think it was just the retail price. You were like, oh yeah, that's a little expensive, so you wasn't sure if you wanted to do it or not.
Right.
I feel that. Okay, so next up right here, we have the Air Jordan 7, but this has a little twist on it. You got the little zigzag vibes right here on the front end of the shoe, and something right here faintly in the back with the Nike Air hit. Now, typically you don't see that on the back of the Jordan 7s, but you know, they're stepping out the box a little bit, trying to get it creative with the Jordan 7.
Well, don't do too much for it though.
Yeah.
I mean, that Shazam whatever thing in the front, I don't know what you call that.
So this is
I wouldn't do that.
This is considered to be the olive colorway. So you got the black, the olive on the upper, and then you got more of kind of a burgundy and kind of yellowish gold kind of colors on the side and on the back end with the stitching.
It looked like mountains or something in the background or something.
So the Jordan 7 has like this classic zigzag kind of pattern on the tongue, and you'll see that through the branding of different colorways that you'll see that dropped over time as well. So they kind of try to bring that as it matches with the midsoles, but they brought that to the upper with the materials.
Don't do that. The tongue,
yeah,
I get it.
Looks good.
Looks great, but not down there. It looked like they threw something on the shoe. Like, so, you got to wipe it off.
What would you rate these out of 10?
A 6.
A 6. Retail is $210.
A 5.
210 bucks. So
it just went down.
I think we can both say that we think this shoe is going to be sitting when it comes out.
It's going to be sitting. It's overpriced.
It's going to be sitting at stores. It's the beginning of the year. A lot of people spend money on holidays. You know, January is always a pretty light year when it comes to sneaker releases. Like, there's not too many coming out. February gets a little bit more ramped up as you got All-Star Weekend coming and different things like that. So this list is gonna be a little bit shorter than typical. When we see like summer months where there's like 22 pairs of shoes coming out, like you might see like 8 or 10, maybe 7 pairs of shoes coming out this month. So that's kind of that thing with the beginning of the year. But 210, I think that's too
overpriced. Bring them in about 175. I think they do better.
But they still gonna be low-key sitting.
They still gonna be sitting.
Okay, I feel that. Okay, so next up right here, we have the Olive Concord Air Jordan 9. So the one thing that I was kind of mad about this is, well, actually, I'll tell you. Let's see what you think about this shoe. Let's see what you think about this shoe first.
I like the shoe. That was a weird color pattern. They put this, what is this, blue purple color on the back end?
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird for me.
And this is like an OG colorway. You know what I'm saying?
So it kind of blew that for me. But otherwise, not. Take the shoe. That's a good looking shoe. I'll take the shoe like that.
So this shoe is, I think, I can't say everybody loves the Olive 9s, the OG Olive 9s, but a lot of people love that. They want to see it retro, and we have to take what we can get in this type of situation. So I think a lot of people, they're not gonna be, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself and say I'm not as happy with it because I wish they would have did the Olive 9 retro. You know, it's been about 10 years since the last retro. Then we saw the retro, we saw the OG. So it's like, I'm ready for another, you know, retro of the OG style.
I'll say it looked like they did good on the materials.
I'm not sure though. We will see in person because this photo can be very deceiving, and that top leather with the black and everything can kind of feel stiff and plasticky and everything.
Right now it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good right here. Shiny and everything's looking proportions and nice and stuff. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna be interested to see how the materials lay, and then I'm interested to see how the colors hit with the shoe in person, in hand. And I think this will be an addition to the collection still.
But I think it's gonna sit.
It's like,
I don't think you're gonna have to rush out to go get it. If they do a lot of sizes, it'll be easy to get. And if they don't come in around 175,
200's a retail.
See, and that's the thing. I know prices are going up, but the problem is with some of these color codes and some of the stuff. They get limited on what you can wear with. And then like certain shoes, certain numbers of shoes in the past didn't really sell a lot.
Like the Jordan 9 is not in people's top 5. Like the majority of people.
Right.
You know, some people.
There's very few people that say, "Oh, I gotta have the 9."
Yeah.
You know?
I get that, and I love the Jordan 9s. I got a bunch of them in my collection.
Oh no, it's
but
a good shoe.
at the same time, I gotta be selective on the ones that I want to pick and everything. So this one is gonna be an interesting one. I think I am leaning towards a cop. I would give these maybe like a 7 out of 10.
That's what overall. I was thinking. I was thinking a 7.
And then maybe see how I feel in person. It might move up to an 8 or something like that. But I don't think this will be like top sneaker of the year.
I still say 175, 180 to come in at.
And I mean, you know,
$20 makes a difference on the shoe deal.
No, for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Next up right here, we have the Air Jordan 1 High OG. You know what I'm saying? Grant colorways, you know what I'm saying? We got the blue and the gray and white. So this is a lot more of a simple and clean shoe. What do you think about these?
I give it a 9.
9 out of 10.
It's a good looking shoe.
Do you think this will be one of the top 5 Jordan 1s to release in 2023?
I don't know. But
I mean, obviously, we don't know.
I don't say in the top 5, but I'll probably put it in the top 10.
It might make
I think it'll make it through the top 10.
Okay.
Because of a lot of people don't really mess with the highs like that.
So they call this the True Blue colorway right here. And I think it's a pretty solid shoe. Retail on Jordan 1s, remember, it says 180.
See?
No, that's crazy because
that's backwards.
It's it is kind of backwards because that's more of a demanded shoe. Yeah, for it's easier to make in price and all that stuff. I get that, but it's wild because it's just like it just keeps going up. It keeps going up. I remember when we was getting Jordan 1s, like $130. I mean, remember back your time even longer ago. Y'all was getting them about $750.
No,
$750.
No, we was getting them pretty cheap. I think the Jordans when they first came out, I think they were like $70.
Yeah,
$60, $65.
I think it was like 55, 65.
Yeah, they
wasn't like that.
But that was a lot of money then
at that time. Yeah, but it is crazy to see, like, just thinking from the years from the past, from collecting and everything, the prices on this shoe. So,
but I think overall, that shoe should run a little.
Yeah, overall pretty clean shoe. You got the blue laces. I'm assuming it comes with an additional pair of white laces as well. A lot of people like to switch laces up and everything. I'm kind of too lazy, and he just barely know how to lace his own shoe. So
no. But I will say this again: when I was saying about the highest, so many people are going to low top shoes right now.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna hurt this shoe to sell in a more speedy fashion.
Definitely.
But it's a good looking color.
I think there's a chance of this shoe sitting in certain stores, depending on the city and the demographics and what they get and everything. But I think you will see those people posting photos. Oh, it's sitting at this certain store or whatever. But it's not gonna be like that in every single city. Yeah. Sometimes there's shoes where it's literally like you posting it. And it's like you can go to any store, any part of the country, or a lot of parts of the country, and get the shoe, and it still be sitting on shelves. But I don't think it'll be in that type of situation. Yeah. So this next one right here is. These are called what are these called again? The Dunk on Mars. That. So basically, the Raging Bull 5s. You know the Raging Bull 5. You ruined your Raging Bull 5.
Man,
you got a new
pair. And the second pair is getting messed up.
You messed up the second pair already? Oh no! Oh no!
I didn't show you.
What did you do? What did you do?
I wore them.
There's a difference between wearing them and wearing them.
I won't show you yet.
What did you do?
They're gonna need some extensive cleaning.
Oh my God. This is crazy. If anybody knows, if you know, you know. This is ridiculous. We'll catch up to that later.
You gotta find one of the old videos and show them a clip of the other one.
Oh my gosh. What?
We're running the same game.
All right. I don't know. At first I heard this was a women's release, and then on here it's not saying anything about that. It's just,
it looked like they changed the cut a little bit.
It's saying it's like a regular release. I don't know if this is a women's release or not. We gotta check. I gotta do a little bit more research on the shoe. I haven't done that much research on the shoe because honestly, I do not plan on picking these up. It's like a burnt orange red kind of color, and it's got
no, you gotta have a red
faded with the shark teeth and everything. And it's got like, the ice stays. I don't know. It's just a little kind of muted compared to the other version.
Right. The other version is cleaner.
It's got the OG.
That was white right there, and they put
it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So this shoe right here, it's a no-go for you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7. Okay.
I'm not gonna rush out to get the shoe.
No.
You
don't rush out to get any shoes.
Well. I do. I see them. I say, DJ, you see these? I want these. I just rushed and called you.
Yeah. That's what it was. So that shoe is definitely not really on my hit list. I might do a review maybe, but probably not. I like to do the comparison, so maybe a comparison video of like showing like that version compared to the Raging Bulls and the differences.
It's not a bad looking shoe. I think they just try to do too much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trying to make too many changes.
It's tough when you get that like, oh, this looks very similar to the other type of shoe, and it's like then you get the people in the comments, oh, they're getting repetitive, they're running out of ideas, all the different stuff. So I get that as well. Now these right here, this was the year of the rabbit. So next year's the year of the rabbit. Today, well, I guess technically by the time you see this video, we're in 2023 now. So but they always do like the series. Remember I showed you the Chinese New Year 6s and everything like that? Yeah. These are the Jordan 23 year of the rabbit. I think these are clean too.
I think these won't sit long. I think people will buy these and rush out and get these.
I think if people are gonna low-key having a hard time figuring out where they're at. Like I don't think they're gonna make that many pairs and they're not gonna be like just at your local Foot Locker.
But the shoe looks great.
So I think it's gonna be one of those situations where it's like, it's funny because I talked about this before. The higher number retros, they'll low-key be up there in value. The higher number Jordan models or whatever.
But people don't pay attention to them.
Yeah, but next thing you know,
usually
it's like
about
still spending
like 13 and down they worry about.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like you'll get the new drop and you'll get like the Jordan 37s and the 38s is gonna be coming out, different stuff like that. But like you miss out on it. Next thing you know, you're spending like $350 trying to get the shoe. It's like, oh, nobody cared about those. But it's like you can't find it because everybody got it, they wanted it, and it didn't just
and
go
they didn't
everywhere.
just make a whole bunch of them.
It's wild. So I think this is kind of one of those shoes in that scenario. But the Jordan 23, I have pairs in my collection. I think this is a dope pair. I would like to add these to my collection as well.
It's a good looking shoe.
Definitely a very clean shoe. Definitely a clean shoe. You kind of got like that minty color on.
I give it a 9.
The red stitch and the gold and everything. Solid 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like it. Let me see.
What are they coming in at? About 220?
What color is the outsole? White. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's tough, clean. Man. When you got the white outsole, look at that. You're the rabbit on the back of the tongue. Yeah. Now this is clean. The details, the carbon fiber hits on the bottom, everything. I really like the shoe. They got the gold tips, the gold stitch.
I hate them gold tips be coming off though.
Yeah, it be popping off every now and then.
But, hey, Nike, y'all need to do better about that. Them shoelaces.
They be falling off sometimes.
Yeah, like, then you got one.
Barely even more the shoes.
Like, man.
All right, so we got a couple.
Hey, what was the price of the shoe?
Oh yeah, oh no, let me see. Let's go back and see real quick.
I was guessing around 220.
I don't know, you know, it's a higher number model with all the different materials. They might mess around and hit them for 250.
Really?
I don't know, we're gonna see. 260.
260.
Told you.
Woo!
How you feel about them now?
They get an 8.
It's like we went back down real quick as soon as I seen that price.
As soon as the price, you know, you're like, ooh, and you flip it over, you're like, nah, I'll put that back. I don't want it that much.
All right, so right here we have the Air Jordan 2 Craft. You know, they still got the Air Jordan 2 agenda. They're coming with more models and everything.
Right.
The OG Chicago 2s just came out yesterday. I was excited about that. But this is something a little bit different. Got more of the neutral tones. Kind of fits the vibe with the vintage. You got the color on the midsole and everything. But at the same time, it's a Jordan 2. There's no like crazy story behind it with the collaboration and everything. So I don't think it's gonna really be able to push in the market like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, in the colorway, to me, the colorway is no good.
I think it's all right. I think it's like, I feel like the colorway for the shoe, like on the color blocking, I'd say colorway and color blocking.
Are you guys hearing this?
Like a, I don't know if I want to say 6 or 7. I'm gonna say 6.5.
Okay.
I'll say 6.5.
I'll give you that. It's not gonna be much higher than that.
But you know what I'm saying? It's not bad.
No.
It's just cool.
But if you go with the simple ones, like the other ones, like with the black or the blue.
Yeah.
Like that's clean.
I know.
And it pop. This white is not white. It's creamy. And it's gonna look dirty soon.
Yeah, but it's that vintage vibe. People like the vintage. It's like, I want my shit to be fresh. I want that crisp in it. Okay, so retail on these $185.
Oh, see, that's why. That's what I'm talking about.
That's cool. You like that? You like
drop it to about 160.
Okay, you like that with the price?
Yeah.
So, all right, we got one more.
Oh no, I think still.
Actually, we might have.
For me, that colorway.
Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Right here. So this is a. Wait, is this a kid's pair? This is a kid's pair. Yeah, so you got the Marstone Air Jordan 3s right here. So, what do you think about these? I feel like these are low-key terrible too.
They're not terrible.
They look like greasy. Don't they?
Right on the ear with the chicken.
They just look greasy. Like, I don't know.
No, it's not terrible.
It's got the vintage look,
but it's not the greatest.
So what did you rate?
And not only that, kids is not gonna wear this.
I'm not trying to roast the kids or anything. If I see a kid,
no, the kid's not gonna wear
like
this.
I'm not about to be roasting the kid's feet. Like if he got the shoes on.
No, you can congratulate kids. You just slap the parents for buying it.
Oh, those look great.
It's not your fault.
Turn around, parents.
No, it's not a bad looking shoe.
These are worse than the twos.
But listen, what I'm going to tell you.
These are worse than the twos. Are you hearing what he said right now?
I wouldn't buy these either. No, for the kids, you got to get kids shoes.
It's cool because it got a black bottom. You know what I'm saying? It won't mess up. You won't get as dirty as quick.
But no kids outfits.
This is like, what are you, a Browns fan or something? Like, who's a Browns fan out here? You know what I'm saying? Go Steelers. It's Go Steelers all day.
Oh,
so $150 for these retail.
Too much.
It's a lot for those, huh?
For kids.
We're gonna call these the greasy chickens. You ever had some chicken that's just too greasy? You're like, I don't even want to eat this. Like, this is nasty, bro.
Or your JoJo's get cold. Shrivel up.
The grease being in just like all chalky and just like.
Don't eat that.
So that's going to do it. Those are all the shoes. We do this every single month at the beginning of the month. If you guys want to see any more, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join it. And make sure you guys check out his channel. What's your channel name?
I forgot. We changed it, didn't we?
I don't know.
We
Either
changed
way, we'll have a link for you guys.
I'm getting better at this. Hey, you know I learned how to use Instagram. What was it? TikTok? No, I used one of them.
Instagram, kinda. I'll put his Instagram on here too. Hey, follow his Instagram. We gotta get him past 1,000 followers on Instagram.
This is hilarious because I'll be trying to use it and I'm like, what is this?
He's so lost. All right, you guys. I'll see you in another one.
Thanks for having us.
Yo, before you go, I just launched my Sneakerhead Academy where we got everything on the inside. I teach you all the stuff that I learned over the past 15 years when it comes to sneakers, scaling, real estate, you name it. We talk about all of it in there. And there's an 8-week program plus a bunch of monthly giveaways. I give away shoes literally way too much, honestly. But either way, I'll see you guys on the inside. Hit the link down below in my description or pinned in the comment section for DJ Sneakerhead Academy. And I'll see you guys over there.